Hello my two beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a wear test Wednesday on the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. Now this is supposed to be a sunscreen and primer in one. I love the Supergoop CC cream. If you haven't seen that, I will link it down below. I did a full review and wear test of that as well. But if you enjoy wear tests and you want me to keep them on coming, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So this is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen SPF 40. It is the original, totally invisible, weightless, scentless sunscreen with SPF 40 that leaves a velvety finish. For all skin types, natural finish, water and sweat resistant up to 40 minutes, and oil-free and non-comedogenic. It says it's reef safe, non-irritating, no synthetic fragrance, vegan, and cruelty-free. Holy cow, that's a lot. It also says apply generously and evenly as the last step in your skincare routine before makeup. So I don't typically just use a sunscreen for primer, but because it does say that it can act as a makeup gripping primer, and I haven't put on SPF today, so I figured we could try it out. It also says reapply every 2 hours. I never do that. If I have a full face of makeup on, I'm not gonna take it off and put it on again, you know? I wish there was a better way to do that. This is what it looks like. It does look very similar to the Supergoop CC cream. Okay, and it is a squeeze tube, so good for travel. Like I said, it's like the same packaging as the CC cream. Right now it is $9.29, so we'll call the check-in time 9:30. If you're new to my channel, I do this video at least every other week. Sometimes I do it more, so you get it at least twice a month, but if there's lots of new products coming out, like currently, then you're probably gonna get a few more videos. Okay, it looks very jelly-like. It's very interesting because I wouldn't say that it has a tint to it, but it's not 100% clear. Here's what it looks like on the skin. It feels very nice on the skin, very slippy. I don't think that this necessarily fills in pores, so if you want something to fill in pores, you might want to use like a pore filling or a blurring primer just in this section. For today's video, I'm just gonna wear it as it is and see how it does underneath foundation. It does feel very nice, very lightweight on the skin. You don't even really feel it on. And it didn't make me very glowy or anything, which I like. I know that Supergoop has a sunscreen that is like a glowy one, which no bueno for me. I have oily skin. Now this is not supposed to be oil controlling or anything. If it was oil controlling, you guys, this would be amazing. Like the best makeup primer ever / sunscreen. But let's just see how it does on its own. Let's see if it actually grips. I'm gonna go in with my Covergirl Clean Matte BB Cream. And this does feel like something that I could use daily. You know, after I apply my moisturizer, I feel like it gave me a really nice finish that a lot of sunscreens don't have. There's a sunscreen that I'm using right now, which is by Elta MD, but it's like the oily skin one, so it has niacinamide in it. But that makes me look so incredibly oily and glowy that I just can't, I don't like wearing it on its own. I have to wear something over it. But this, I could put this on and just go throughout the day and have no problems because it didn't make me super oily looking. I do really like that this sunscreen is non-comedogenic because some sunscreens just break you out. Like I don't know. I've tried some that I'm just like, whoa, I wake up with breakouts the next day. So I do not like that. I really like it is good for not clogging pores. My pores actually do not look large. Like they don't look filled in 100%, but I feel like they're less than they normally look. Daily, I would probably still use my regular primers. I would use this, I think, after I put on my moisturizer and then give it a while to set in and then go in with a pore filling primer right here. Foundation is sitting very nicely on top of this, so that is a plus. I mean, it's not like 100% matte, but that's not what the sunscreen is supposed to do. It's more of a makeup gripping, and I think it did a nice job with gripping it to my face. Let's apply some concealer. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. 16-hour camo, see how it blends out, and then add some powder on top because I am interested to see how it looks underneath powder. I'm gonna use my regular powder, the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, to set everything down. All right, it's set down really nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. All right guys, I'm back. The time right now is 9:53. I forgot how much I like this lip color. Oh my gosh, it's the Nars Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Valkyrie. So pretty, like such a nice summery kind of peachy nude shade, but I haven't used this in a long time because I haven't felt like sharpening it, but then I did and I was like, I'm gonna use it, and it's beautiful. So here's how the skin is looking. It looks super nice, kind of like a natural finish type of deal. I'm gonna wear it throughout the day. I'll check in and show you guys how it is wearing. But if you have missed any other Wear Test Wednesdays, I do have a playlist, so be sure to check that out because I have reviewed tons and tons of products. But I'm gonna go ahead and go throughout my day and I'll check back later. It is 7:19, so almost the 10-hour mark. I feel like I have been more oily with primers that claim to be matte than this. Like, this is not even a oil controlling primer, it's just a sunscreen. And I'm actually surprised that I'm not more oily. I haven't blotted or powdered or anything once today, so this is just the makeup from in the morning when I applied it. I will say, even though I'm a little oily, I would, number one, I'd probably use, like I said, a pore blurring primer or like a mattifying primer on top of this, because I got it for it to be kind of a gripping primer, but also mainly for it to be a good SPF and not break me out. I would still go on with my regular primer. That aside, I still think that it did a really nice job keeping my makeup on throughout the day. My chin is not nearly as rubbed off as it usually is, and usually my nose is a lot more red. Foundation has come off, the whole thing. I would say it's still pretty good for a neutral primer. Like, you could just go in with this if you had a combination or dry skin. I think you'd be just fine. But yeah, I think it did a really nice job keeping my makeup on all day, and I'm definitely going to continue to wear this every single day as my sunscreen. But if you guys have tried this product, please let me know your thoughts down below. I'd be curious to know what you guys think of it as well. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.